What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I slate what recent news, topics, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow. Alright guys, we're just gonna get into it. We're gonna jump into the big chunky wongy of the day ASAP, right off the bat, okay? Ayres said Valkyrae launched a blue light protection skincare product line and some people are questioning if it is legit. That is correct. If you guys don't know, Valkyrae, the biggest female streamer of all time, she streams on YouTube right now. She's currently a co-founder now of, or co-member or co-owner of 100 Thieves, the esports team. She's big. She's been blowing up, probably the biggest streamer blow up for the past year or so. She came out with a new skincare, apparently a project that she's been working on for the past 2 years. And this website here says, Reflect by Valkyrae is here. The skincare collection for everyone who uses a screen, so basically everyone. Reflect is powered by ingredients like BLPF plus RE3 plus other essentials for healthy and protective skin. Hashtag WTF is BLPF US. Visit reflect.com to learn more. I'll show you guys a quick trailer really fast in case you missed it.
Meet Reflect. It's the skincare collection that's for everyone who uses a screen. It's designed to protect your skin against blue light, which is emitted from all digital screens. Yes, even the one you're using right now. That is a collection that could help people protect themselves against blue light pollution. Because when you feel your best, you can reflect your best.
Okay, so that seems harmless. Apparently, I'm currently getting burned and destroyed by blue light as we speak. I have 2 monitors in front of me too, so I'm taking that double dosage. Anyway, guys, you hate to see it happen. If you just type in Valkyrae in Twitter, the first thing that you see is Valkyrae scam. This sucks. A project that apparently she's been working on for, I guess, a couple of years now at this point. Valkyrae is one of the most, unproblematic people that I know when it comes to being a content creator or a celebrity or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this sucks that after this launch that she's been hyping up for a long time, that now it's turning into what people are calling snake oil, which is basically a cure for something that doesn't really need cured yet. Anyway, Valkyrae herself said after 2 years it's here. I'm a co-founder, so I didn't know she was a co-founder. I wanted to create something that would help not just myself but everyone with life in front of screen. Her next tweet said, I can't stop crying. This has been a long journey with my team, testing samples, meetings, chemists, and Claudia Pacha, teaching, guiding me through the skincare industry. This is just the beginning. I wish my dad was here for this. I'm beyond happy and I hope I made my community proud. And yeah, if you come to the reply tweets and everything, you can see all of her friends, all of them are basically cheering on for her, saying so happy for you, Ray, from Corpse Husband. Emma saying this is the closest I'll ever get to be able to wear your face on my face. I'm excited. Rhyme Style, Carl, just all of her friends, and usually almost all her friends in close circles are really, big streamers and content creators. All of them basically saying, yes, I am going to buy your product. However, there's another side of Twitter who's basically calling this out and basically saying it's a scam. This person here said, I'm sure Valkyrae is a great person, but I feel like I'm in effing la la land reading all the replies to her skincare product that are overwhelmingly positive. It's literally an undisguised scam. This tweet right here said WebMD as a source of medical information. Oh my LMAO. So if you come to the actual website here, section 3, accuracy, completeness, timeliness of information. We are not responsible if information made available on this site is not accurate, complete, or current. Damn, that's not a disclaimer you want to see on a skincare product. The material on this site is provided for general information only and should not be relied upon or used as the sole basis for making decisions without consulting primary, more accurate, more complete, or more timely sources of information. Any reliance on the material on this site is at your own risk. Followed by, how does light affect your skin? Research shows that blue light emitted from digital screens can damage your skin by shrinking the cells, speeding up the aging process, and causing redness, swelling, and pigment changes. On average, American adults spend 11 plus hours a day interacting on screen. Yikes. I'm not especially fond of the yikes at the end. It feels like it feels a little bit like fear mongering, or maybe I just don't like the yikes. But at the bottom, you can see that they used WebMD as a link to, say what they had to say. But WebMD is the same place that if you go there to check your symptoms, it'll tell you that you're dying or that you have cancer. Okay, you could just have a small cough and you could look that joint up, put in your symptoms, you're dead. You actually died 10 years ago. This tweet here said, I don't know what's worse, the scam product based on pseudoscience being sold to a bunch of impressionable 12-year-olds or all of the other huge streamers joining in on the scam. And one of the few content creators who actually called Valkyrae out on this is Daphne. She said, blue light effect on the skin from our computer phone is very negligible. To reduce wrinkles and hyperpigmentation, you're way better off from protecting yourself from the sun when going out. From what I understood, someone had used some kind of comparison to say that you had to spend like several days in front of a computer monitor non-stop in order to equate to like 5 to 10 minutes of standing outside in the sun. That's apparently the comparison and difference in here, and basically suggesting that the skincare for the computer blue light is not significant. It is not material. It is not actually something that's going to cure what you're trying to look for. It's a very, very, very tiny percentage dent towards just going outside in the sun for 5 minutes and experiencing something that would take like 2 months into process. Anyway, I'll wrap it up with commentary from Hasanabi, Twitch streamer. You guys probably heard of him. A political commentary, barely plays video games, except for I think yesterday he played Metroid Dread. He said, congrats, I use 3-in-1 body wash for everything, but this is going to make me switch it up. And which this person said, out of the door, said, because Hassan did not have the courage to say it on Twitter himself, I thought I'll give a helping hand and source, of course.
I have said literally, I think approximately 13 times in the past half hour that this blue light shit is bullshit. Okay? Probably 13 to 14 times. It seems as though this blue light shit is bullshit. How many different ways would you like me to say that?
Okay. Is that it?
What is happening? Why are you guys literally refusing to hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
This man is not quoting Chris Tucker. Get out of here. Anyway, I don't know if Twitch Hassan has a split personality from Twitter Hassan. Or maybe he just learned after doing some studying and some information later after this specific tweet when he looked into it. Probably was that. He probably just was not aware of what was actually being sold until later that he looked into it, and maybe that's what he feels. But he's not really voicing that out on Twitter yet. My guess is that he'll do it later. Anyway, guys, that's the whole Valkyrae reflect blue light potential scam situation. I am not going to confirm nor deny if it is a scam. I have no idea. I don't know the science about this. I ain't no damn scientist, okay? Look at WebMD all the time when I have a symptom. It's telling me it's going to die. I don't know what the facts are. I don't know the information. I'd have to spend time actually talking to a scientist or somebody credible to actually give me the information. But that's the situation that's going on, which sucks. That is Valkyrae, and everyone loves Valkyrae. So for her to come out with this project in the skincare that's having so many mixed reviews, it sucks for many reasons. Number one, it sucks because if it is scam, if it is snake oil, well then dang, she just spent like all this time and energy and potentially probably money in order to create something that's just going to have like a bunch of negative reviews. Number two, it kind of sucks because it looks like all her friends and content creators are out there basically supporting her and basically saying, hey, to buy this stuff without actually questioning the integrity of the product itself. You know, being like, hey, even if this doesn't do much, I don't care. I'm going to support, you know, Valkyrae. Tough position to be in, I would say. Number three, I can't remember. Forgot about it, number three. But let me know how you guys feel about Valkyrae reflect, the skincare, the blue light, you know, trying not to die and stuff from the sun. And yeah, what do you think about this whole fiasco? It sucks. It really does suck. I wouldn't have wished this on Valkyrae. I don't think she deserves all this kind of energy towards her product, but sometimes it is what it is. So fellas, we lost a soldier yesterday. Unknown Laduk, and a lot of you guys mentioned this, was trending mostly last night and yesterday, said the GOAT, Chris Ayres, the voice of Frieza, has passed away peacefully. That's exactly right. The voice actor of Frieza from Dragon Ball Super, who was an amazing voice actor. Probably my favorite Frieza voice actor of all time. I've been watching Dragon Ball Z since the OG days, and I've heard all versions of everybody's voices, and I gotta tell you, Chris Ayres' Frieza was so freaking good. He is definitely the GOAT. Anyway, here, this is the voice of Goku. I think his name is Sean Schemmel. But he said, I can't stop crying about the loss of my dear friend and colleague, Chris Ayres. I never thought I'd say this because I used to tease him about it all the time, but thank you, Chris, for the love and laughter always. I'll see you in the other world, bro, and we'll spar again, Frieza. Ah, oh, dang, oh man, that's so sad, man. This person's voice acting with Frieza, to be able to create that kind of voice out of Frieza and bring so many people like joy and happiness out of creating such an evil badass villain, you know, alongside with Goku, that just really hurts the soul. It reads here that Ayres had taken over the role of Frieza in the Dragon Ball series following joining Funimation's dub of Dragon Ball Z Kai. Ever since, he had been part of the franchise and continued through Dragon Ball Super's entire anime run that had ended with the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Ayres has been diagnosed with end-stage COPD, cardio obstructive pulmonary disease, back in 2017 and required a double lung transplant. Ayres has been unfortunately struggling with the disease as a result for the last few years, but powered through with many statements and updates to fans. So, dang. So yeah, guys, so sad. Rest in peace to the boy Chris Ayres. We definitely lost a legend today. So Oren Weeaboo said, please talk about this therapist that canceled themselves and then played victim. I love you, Omni. Hey, man, I love you too. I listen to your vids on walks all the time. Oh, cool. Thank you. What's going on with this therapist? Is it trauma dumping if you're literally their therapist? If my therapist told me not to trauma dump on them, I would start making my tapes. When a client wants to trauma dump first session, oh my God, Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, I haven't even seen the video, and this picture is enough. Not happening on my watch ever again. That's awful, dog. Imagine going to your therapist and then getting shamed for for telling them how you feel, dog. Like the bruh.
Holy Spirit, activate. No. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 All right, let's go.
What? I'm looking for the original video from you guys, and I'm already kind of terrified. Y'all, I can't find it, but my boys at Dexerto did make an account. It said, who is side quest therapy on TikTok? User deletes account after trauma dump video. She ran. She deleted that Joe and ran. I know somebody got the OG copy somewhere. Send it to me if you got it. I gotta know exactly what she said, because this is why. Side quest therapy backflash for trauma dump TikTok. The term trauma dump is typically used to describe someone explaining their personal trauma, unsolicited and in an appropriate setting. Side quest therapy had captioned the video, not on my watch. But users were quick to condemn the suggestion that a therapy client could trauma dump, considering it is partly the intention of receiving therapy. This is literally your job. Quote, is it trauma dumping if you're literally the therapist? Asked Twitter user. That's what we already read. This person said, imagine trying to open up about private trauma to your therapist, and they're just like, hiya, I'm sorry, I'm not in the headspace to receive this information right now. Since the backlash picked up not just on Twitter, but in countless TikTok video replies, the original post has been deleted along with the user's whole account. She noped out. She dipped. Yo, I think the therapist is going to need therapy from this. It's unclear if they are in fact qualified therapists, but other videos on their account shared by screenshots also mention clients and sharing experiences. Users have criticized this content as potentially damaging. Were a client of theirs to find the video themselves, there is usually a strict confidentiality clause in place between a client and a professional therapist, which would make these videos more problematic if side quest therapy is in fact a therapist. Anyway, guys, whether she's real or fake, she's a garbage human being, and you'll probably never have to see her doing any kind of therapy ever again. So good riddance, moving on. All right, bro, what's happening here? Banana said this mother getting ratioed for burning her son's Pokemon cards as punishment for whenever he doesn't do basic stuff he has to do, quote. Her follow-up tweet isn't much better. Oh, God. What is wrong with human beings, bro? This person, Liz Mayer, said, I have resorted to burning Pokemon cards as punishment when my kid doesn't do basic stuff he has to do. Jesus Christ, that sounds toxic. Mother of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, Liz Mayer. Who is Liz Mayer? Strategist. Why is her banner, like her background banner, the same picture as her profile picture? That is just creepy as hell. What the heck is going on? Strategist, Blunt, Walker, Rand Paul, Perry, Fiorino, former RNC online comms director, Tory, libertarian, Arsenal fan. Hey guys, apparently Seth Rogen got into this. She said, the basic stuff is eating. He comes home without having eaten any of his lunch, card burnt. He doesn't eat enough dinner, card burnt. Bear in mind, my kid is about 4'6" tall at age 7 and yet weighs less than 55 pounds. He needs to put some weight on, specifically muscle. And Seth Rogen, being the ultimate comedian that he is, said save the valuable ones so that he can pay for therapy when they're older. This is just absolutely just abhorrent, man. Why would you teaching the kid negative reinforcement at the age of 7 by burning his valuables? That's some sadistic, psychotic stuff, dog. I feel very, very sorry for this child. Like, damn, I wouldn't eat if this person was my mother either. Like, god damn, I figure like her just existing would just ruin my appetite. Ironically, this tweet by this person named Karen said, my ex threw away my son's toys. Both my kids ended up disowning him. My daughter had security at her wedding in case he tried to crash. My son is in the process of changing his name. Get off the path you've chosen. Followed by, that's the thing about authoritarian parents never get. Someday your kid is going to have a choice in whether to have a relationship with you. You know what, guys? I'm gonna get a little bit personal. This is exactly what happened with me. One of my parents, and I won't say which, I have about 3 of them because of a divorce, but yeah, they were the military authoritarian type. They'd be the type to punish me by telling me to do push-ups, you know, until my arms fall off, and say yes sir and no sir and all that kind of jazz. Like just basically commanding me and telling me what to do like I'm like their little soldier. Screw it, I'm just gonna tell you, it was my stepdad, okay? And yeah, I remember this one time, the biggest thing, one of the things I will never ever forget was I had just gotten good grades. I was a book nerd. I got good grades because my mother told me to get good grades, and apparently that's what, you know, you're supposed to do as a kid, was get good grades. And during the summer, once the summer started, he took away my video games. He took away every single one of my video games once when I was gone. I can't remember what I was doing. Took them all away, locked them in his closet, and said, this summer, you're not going to be able to play any video games. And he forced me to basically watch sports with him, watch basketball. He was a sports dude. Go outside and play sports. And then also, I would have to help him with like houses. Like he was flipping houses. So I'd have to be like manual labor. Like he was just trying to train up some guy to be into sports. And I tell you that he made the entire experience of me playing sports completely unfun. I liked it until he involved himself with it in his authoritarian way of just basically trying to force me and meld me into, I guess, himself. He was an ex-college basketball player that basically didn't make it because he got an injury. So just kind of trying to create that out of his own kids was just probably the worst thing he could have done, because now at this age, we don't have a relationship. For many other reasons as well. You can probably guess that's probably not the only thing that he's done in his life to kind of like affect me, but that was basically his personality. So yeah, don't do that if you want to have a relationship with your kid. Apologies if that was a trauma dump. Don't worry, I'm over it. It's not actually trauma. I was just filling you in with the news. Please don't abandon me like the therapist I just got finished talking about. So Garfield, as my dad said, Max dude getting flamed for having trouble while fighting Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and blaming the game despite basically having never played either game. Oh my god, what is happening? Is this, oh no, they did do my boy dirty like this. Is he, so wait, Maximilian, dude, if you guys don't know, popular gaming Twitch streamer and YouTuber who usually plays a lot of fighting games, infamous for Marvel vs. Capcom and him trying to actually bring Marvel back, which actually might be a thing in VC2. So what's happening? If you guys don't know, Kingdom Hearts, you have to fight Sephiroth. And in this specific fight with Sephiroth, he destroys you. He's really freaking hard. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it, but I guess I'll probably just show you what happened with Max, dude.
Show me your strength. Donald and Goofy pieced out. That's enough. Oh,
that does not get old.
What?
That does not get old. So basically, Sephiroth destroys you ASAP. If you're not ready, if you're not on guard. It's the infamous scene, dog. Everyone jokes about how Sephiroth basically one-shots you in almost all the Kingdom Hearts games that he's in if you're not careful. Was it really that much drama, though? Somebody said med props, but the stream did kind of become frustrating after a while. Watching you rage and blame stuff in a game, by the way, I think the whole part of the series is for him to rage. Where you skip straight to one of the hardest bosses was kind of hard to watch as a massive fan of both you and KH2. Okay. This feels like a backseat. Kingdom Hearts fans, bro. Kingdom Hearts fans, you gotta be careful, okay? They serious about their game. They're one of the guys, the fans, the diehard community that you gotta be careful of on the internet, because they will protect Sora with their entire lives. They will die for this man, all right? You tell a Kingdom Hearts fan you don't understand the story of Kingdom Hearts and all of the 8 games that came out, and the 2.8 and the 5.5 remix HD light edition version of the games, and something doesn't make sense about all the different bad guys. If you don't understand Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts fans will come at you and be like, listen, man, let me explain it to you, okay? You just haven't played the games enough, man, all right? Xenoheart, man, you... I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan, by the way, but I'm not a diehard one. Anyway, I don't really feel like there's much to talk about it outside the fact that, yeah, Maximilian, dude, raging against one of the hardest bosses that you can fight, especially if you fought the boss Sephiroth a little bit too early. Like, come on. And if people are going to be backseating and being like, hey, Max, why are you raging during a rage series? Like, bro, do you not see the point here? So yeah, that's Maximilian, dude, fighting Sephiroth and getting destroyed. I think later on he did eventually beat him, but I do remember trying to fight that guy when I was younger, and it was definitely not a piece of cake. All right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. I have some more topics that I want to talk to you guys, but I'll save it for tomorrow because I'm not trying to make this video a big old chunky wungy. So yeah, if you made it to the end, do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Thanks for watching. I love y'all. Take it easy, brush your teeth and floss because I can smell it through the screen. Hydrate and have a good day. Peace.